Hello everyone, this is Julie from Diamond Cloud Studio. Welcome to my channel. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I went from 55 to 75 in like a couple of days, so I was super excited. So thank you all so much. I appreciate it more than I can say. So today I decided I was going to share with you all my watercolors. Now, I am very new to watercoloring. I really only started watercoloring like this year. Last year did a few things and that was probably it. So I'm very new. I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form. I do not have any professional artist grade watercolors yet. Maybe they're in my future someday, I don't know. But for now, I have a lot of fun sets, very affordable sets, and I want to share them with you. So I want to get started with my very first sets. I don't know when I bought all of my sets, but I do happen to know a few. So these are from Michaels, and they are, I feel like my camera is crooked. Oh, okay. I think it's all right. These are Artist Loft. They're $5, $6. I almost thought I paid $10 for mine, but I saw them the other day and they were like $6. So I don't know if they dropped the price. I bought these 10 years ago. So anyway, these are the only ones I had for probably 8 years. The case is broken right here, but that's okay. It still works. The colors are very bright and vibrant, but I'd probably say they're chalky and maybe one of the most inferior watercolors, maybe. I mean, you can do great things with them, but I have a lot of ones that are a lot better than these. I haven't swatched these. I've swatched them somewhere, but I don't know where. So I don't have a swatch to show you, but I do have a photo to show you. My daughter took me painting at Rye Beach last Mother's Day, and we used these watercolors, and this is the painting that she did with them. So they really don't look that chalky. So I guess maybe I shouldn't say they're chalky. But of course, they're not light fast in any way. And this picture has been framed for over a year in my living room where it gets lots of bright light and it hasn't faded at all. So I gotta say that's pretty cool for $5 watercolors. All right, so this is my first set. Probably just swatched them and played around with them a little bit, like the first 8 years I had them. Then I bought these and I just swatched these. So I have a swatch to share. I actually went out and bought a big watercolor pad so I could have pieces big enough to do these swatches on. Now I'm gonna see if I can catch the light from the window. There we go. So you can see how shiny they are. I think they're called pearlescent, but they're very pretty. And the little tray, little pans remind me of Kiraki. They're that shape and they're pretty shallowly filled. But I played around with these some, but I don't have any artwork to show you that I've used with these. So if you're somebody who doesn't have any watercolors, wants to play around with watercolors, just see if you like them, this set would be a great choice because very inexpensive. I think it does come with a brush. I usually don't use the brushes that come with the sets. They're usually very thin, not a lot of bristles, and I like thicker brushes, but you can also pick up brushes super cheap. So I would say these would be a great set to get and play around with just to see, hey, Am I even gonna like watercolors? Do I like them? And then you can move on to something that will get you a little bit deeper colors and better flow and stuff like that in water. But these are fun to start out with. So these were all I had for probably 8 years. And then my next 2 sets that I got, I'm not sure when I got these, probably 5 years ago or so. But again, I didn't really do much with them. These are Premium Marketing. They're in your basic metal black tin. I bought these at Michael's and they were probably about $16, $17, which at the time that was really expensive to me. Here's my swatch card. I was playing with these the other day and I got the card wet, so I need to paint those too. These are pretty vibrant and they do not come with a brush, but I just want to show you. Now these are old, like I said, I probably had them at least 5 years, but the green, like after it got wet, it like came up out of its pan. The white is like almost feels like sandy. So really weird quality of the paints. But one thing I've noticed is, I don't know if this is just now, but they're when you get them really wet, they're very thick. They almost are like gouache. So at first I was like, I've got so many other sets. These are weird. I'm just going to pass these on. But then I thought, no, because I don't have any gouache. I did have some gouache. I had jelly gouache and I gave it away because it was so messy. I could not deal with it and it dried out and I couldn't reactivate it. It was a mess. So, but I'm still curious about gouache. So since these have somehow morphed into something a little bit different, they're very thick and gooey. So they're kind of like gouache. So I decided to keep them at least for a while. So that's the classic set. And then I got the Tropics. Some of these colors are not as bright as I thought they would be. I love the olive green, but I don't really think of that as a bright tropical color. But these are very nice. I've been playing around with these. And again, you can see the green ones kind of coming up out of the pan. So they're kind of strange. I don't know if watercolors have an expiration date, if they don't last forever. I don't know. So maybe that has something to do with it. Now, let me see. So next I would have gotten, I think, was Amy Tangerines. Yes, I got these in 2022. So all the rest of my watercolors I've gotten since 2022. I got these because I love Amy Tangerine and they're almost impossible to get out of the box. I've kept everything in the boxes because I wanted to do this video, and how what I've said before in my other videos when I've shown like my colored pencils or different things, I like to keep the original box so that if you're interested in something you see in my video, you can see the box. And that way, if you want to go on Amazon and try to find it, or on the web, you know what it looks like, because I think it's very hard without the boxes. Now these Premium Marketing ones, I don't think they came in boxes. They just had this label on them. So anyway, this is the box and it shows you what you get. It's an adorable little set, and they also come in different colors. There's a pink one, and I ordered the pink one, but it was broken, so I had to return it. I got mine on Amazon. So this is well, it doesn't say, but I consider it a travel kit. And let's see, I did my swatches. So just your basic 12 color palette. At first, I wasn't real impressed with these because I didn't think they were bright. And I've heard this from other people, especially the pink. And what I found out is you just have to get them wetter and let them activate. And then you've got bright, bright color. So I think that's the problem. Sometimes paints just need a little extra water and activation time, so these work great after that. This set comes with a water brush. Fits right in there. Oops, and it's got its own little palette that folds out, and it did come with this little tissue over the paints. And then this is a place to stand up brushes if you want. I think this water brush is made to fit in there. Let's see. Yep, I wouldn't do that, but you can. And then it comes with a little water container, which I think is great, and a sponge. And I think that what you could do is take the sponge out and put your water there if you wanted to. Maybe that's what it's for, this hole over here, but that's too small if you ask me. I might even use this. And then it also comes with a beautiful black fine liner pen, and it says Amy Tangerine on it. And then it comes with a pencil, which I cannot get out. So anyway, they all fit in there very nicely. And I just think it's the, oops, I guess that has to go outside. I think it's the cutest little set, and I'm so glad I owned one. For me, I think it's kind of a collector's thing. And these were released a long time ago. Let me see if I can grab my glasses. There should be a date on here. I'm sure you can still get them on Amazon. 2018, so they've been around a while. Now, I was talking about boxes. This case is very hard to get out of this box. So are some of the other watercolors that I have in boxes. So after this video, I have decided I'm going to be cutting up the boxes. I'm going to cut the front panel off. I'm going to cut the back panel off. I'm going to glue them together. Then I'm going to punch a hole in the corner, and I have a little ring. Haha, here it is. I thought I lost it. A little ring. I'm going to put these on a ring and just keep them in my drawer. So if I want any of the information that's on here, I can find it. But it doesn't have to hinder me when I want to get into the paints and use them and cause frustration. So that's what I'm going to do with the boxes. Now, let's see. Let me just go to Artea because I have 4 Artea sets. Let me get them out here. I have 4 sets, and I love these paints. Now, like I said, I don't have any professional watercolors. I am not a professional artist in any way, so I'm sure these are considered very student grade for people who use the expensive watercolors, but for me, they're beautiful, and they're definitely a step up from like the Michaels cheap Artist Loft ones. So the first 2 I got were, I got the ocean colors and the earth colors. Now, these again are boxes that they're hard to get. This box opens easy. I think this must be an old one. The one thing I have to say is they don't print on the outside what they are. So if I'm going to get rid of the boxes, I have to make a label and stick it on the outside. So I'm going to do the same thing with these boxes. I'm going to cut the front and the back off. The back has not the color names, but the color numbers. And these were bought in some at Michael's, some off of Amazon. So I got them on sale, some of them on sale on Amazon. So I got a little better deal because I think these are like $18 a piece. So I think I got them for like 13 something a piece. I think it was like buy one, get one half off or something like that. So they do call them premium, but I'm sure that other people consider them student grade, which I am definitely student grade material or below. I'm beginner. So there's the box. I'm interested in landscapes. All I want to do is paint landscapes. This comes with 2, and I'm not sure why. But here are all the colors. Some of the greens I don't like that green. I'm not crazy about that. But I love this olive. I like the browns and the yellows. So I like these a lot. I haven't used them a lot. but I have used them a little bit. Okay, and the next one I bought was the ocean one. These boxes that have this at the top have these hard, very hard openings in the bottom. Oh. And then they won't come out. So definitely not going to miss these boxes, but I am going to save the information on the front. And these do come with a brush pen, or this one did. Okay, did that one? I don't think this, I think this is an old one because the box doesn't have that hanger on it. This does not come, nope, this does, oh, it says include water brush, includes water brush. Well, I like to keep them with the paints they came with, so I don't know where it is. Okay, so this is the ocean one. And these are some beautiful blue colors. Really like those. And this is really beautiful green. And I don't know, maybe when you think of the ocean, you just think of blue. But where I go, Hampton Beach, the water is very green sometimes. So the green is great to mix in with the blue. All right. And there's the little brush that came with it. And it's actually, it fits in there. It's very tiny. So it's probably not going to hold very much water, but it's really cute. And I've used these a few times and really like them. All right, then after I had those and I liked them so much, I decided to go ahead and get the metallic iridescent set and the pastel set. Now, I was very not happy with the pastel set and almost returned them because to me they're not pastel, they are bright. But once I got over the fact that they weren't what I kind of thought they should be in my mind, I love them because the colors are so bright. And maybe you think these are pastel. I didn't really think they were. But I love the colors. Very bright, very vibrant. And there we have the little brush again. Oh, I can see there's some hairs. I had some really cheap brushes that were losing hairs. I'm going to have to get those out of there. But these are really nice, and I think I'll really enjoy those. And then the last set is actually my favorite set. Whoops, this is the iridescent set. Metallic and iridescent watercolor paint half pans. Okay, this is my favorite set. And it comes with a black and a cream swatch card. So I'll show you both of those up close. I feel like my light is waning. The sun is going down behind the trees soon. So I hope there's still good enough light to see. So let me see if, okay, there you can see the shimmer, especially on the black. I love the way they look on the black. I have really enjoyed these and I have played a lot with them. More than any of the other sets. The gold and this color and the blue and the silver. They're just beautiful. So these are actually my favorite set of the 4 that I have. Now, Artea does have a 24 color set that has all of these colors plus more in it, and I would love it, but it's like $48 on Amazon. So that's kind of out of my price range. So it's in my wish list. I have a wish list, so it's in there. Maybe someday it will go on sale and I will snag it up. So then okay, my daughter got me these last year for my birthday, and they're now here I took it had just a paper wrap around it and I cut it off and I just used packing tape and stuck it on the back. This is Marte, and she got these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. So I'm not sure. You can probably find them on Amazon. They are also an iridescent set. And the pans are not very full, more like the Kiraki Ganzei Tambi paints. And then let me show you the swatch card. And let's see if I can hit the light. Oh, there we go. Yep. These are very pretty. I've had fun playing with them. Oh, here it came with a little tiny brush. Little tiny brush. I've had fun playing with these. And I thought about, well, should I get rid of that set from Michael's because I have this set now. But it has more colors in it. And I decided that for now I'm just going to hold on to it. But that's probably something that I could let go because this is probably more than I will ever use. So we'll see. All right, then I have this set that I just bought myself off of Amazon. And it's called TBC, and the brand is, well, the brand is TBC, but it's also the Best Crafts. I don't think these are very expensive. I'm guessing $15, $20 at the most. Let's see. I'm probably going to cut this apart and just stick this on the back with packing tape. It comes in a nice little case. This is actually called a travel case, a portable case, which it's pretty big for that, I think. But it has that little finger thing, but I never use those. All right, so it's got a huge mixing area. It isn't white though, so that may be a problem for some people. I haven't even used the mixing tray, so. Here are all the glorious colors. Now, what I love about this set is they're so vibrant. There are so many colors. Now, of course, you can see like this color didn't come out very vibrant. But the oranges and the reds and the yellows, oh, I just love them. And it has a nice little protecting thing on it. And then here's what you get inside. You have all your colors, and it's just in plastic. It's not anything fancy. It has a little sponge. It has a regular brush, really teeny tiny, and it has a full-size water brush. So I don't use water brushes all the time. So sometimes I get on a kick and I'm using them, and then other times I use my regular paint brushes. So I haven't even used that one yet. So that's that set. I haven't done a painting with these, so I can't tell you how they perform if you're actually doing a painting. Plus, I don't really have any expensive watercolor paper, and I hear so much that, you know, if you don't have expensive watercolor paper, you're not going to get what you want or what you should get out of your watercolor. So I don't know about that. Maybe someday I will get some really expensive Arches watercolor paper, but for now, I do not have any. Last Christmas, I asked my daughter for this set of watercolors. This is Art Vista, again, from Amazon. I don't know anything about this company. Love that picture, though. I wish I could paint that. This has 100 watercolors, 50 regular colors, 35 metallic, 5 fluorescent, 10 candy colored. Now, I actually love this box, and I'm probably going to keep it. Now, it also came with 3 watercolor brush pens and 2 watercolor brushes, and they were in there in a box. And I have them, but they're all mixed in with my other brushes, so I can't show them to you. But they're very nice, very nice. And I also don't know how much this set was, but I'm thinking not more than $20 or $25 probably. So there's a lot of sets like this on Amazon with 100 colors in them. Or, yeah, 100 colors. And they all have different tins, and a lot of them are decorated tins, and I really just wanted the plain one without any decoration on it, so that's what I asked for. And here's the swatch card, which I'll show you in a minute. It comes with a little palette that you can use. And then here are all the absolute luscious colors. So many colors. The pans are very tiny, But you know what? I'll never use them all up anyway, so it's okay. I really wanted a set that I could just have every color you could think of, and it was all right there. So I absolutely love this. I keep it on my desk a lot, and here's the swatch card. And I actually love the quality of these paints. But that's just me. You may look at that card and go, oh, those look terrible. I really like them. So everybody has a different opinion about what they like and what they don't like. So you can't really go by what I say. You have to check stuff out for yourself. I'm not a fan of fluorescent watercolors, so, but let's look at the metallics and see if we can get the shine. Oh, a little bit. Anyway, very fun, super good set, and I'm very happy with it. And again, that is from Amazon. Oops. All right, now. Oh, we're kind of getting down to the end here. This is probably the next set I got, and these are the nicest watercolors that I have. This is the Kiraki Ganze Tambi, and I have the portable 14 color set. And I don't use them a lot because I don't want to use them up. So I need to get that thought out of my head, because I think I'm at a point now where I would like the Art Nouveau set. Oh, I really like muted colors, so I'd really like that set. But here's what you get now. I think I also ordered this on Amazon. Excuse me, I just have to take a little drink. I knew this was going to be a very long video, so got to have something to drink. I got this on Amazon, and I don't remember what I paid for it, but I just saw it on there, and I think it's at $26.99 right now. It's really adorable. Now, for people who are into your numbers and stuff for the colors, they actually have numbers on there and names. And then it shows what you get inside. And if you don't know anything about these paints, the things that I have heard about them is Japanese watercolors are different than American watercolors. And if you use a lot of water, they're more like watercolors. If you don't use a lot of water, they're more like gouache. So that's what I've heard. I'm not saying that's what they say. That's what I've heard on different YouTube videos that I've watched. Oh no, it does say that. Japanese traditional paint for professional artists and crafters. It can be used as gouache and watered down for use as watercolor. So they do say that. All right, so this is the little case, and I absolutely love this. It's kind of an off-white. It's not pure white. And it's got a little logo imprinted here, but it says PHYS, which I don't know what that is. All right. So here's the inside. Now, I don't clean my palette here because I want to re-wet and reuse this watercolor that's in the palette. That's how stingy I am with these watercolors. So here's my little swatch card. And again, it's just a basic set. It's just your 12. No, it's 16, 14 colors. And this tray does pop out. Let's see if I can do that. It does pop out. And these come out. Ooh, I don't want to lose them. So I'm guessing maybe you can buy individual ones to fill up your set when you run out. And like I was talking, these paints, another brush hair, they're very shallow filled. I don't know if you can really see it, but it's like they're like half filled. Some of them don't even look like they're half filled. When I first got them, I didn't know anything about them, And I thought it was like there was something wrong with them. But that's just, oh, and it has the number and the name on the back, on the bottom. And let me see if this helps you to see how shallow they are. So, but then as I went and read more about them, I found out that they're all like that and that wasn't a mistake. So just beware. It's a lot of money for not a lot of paint, but they're very vibrant. I cannot say that word. And I've done quite a bit with them, and I still have plenty of paint left. Oh boy. All right. It's got to slide in. All right, there we go. So this comes with a Zig pen in 01. This is water-based, so I'm not sure why it's included with watercolors. I would like to see a permanent pen. It also has a water brush, and I'm trying to see. This is a Kiraki water brush. I didn't open all the other ones. They're probably all mostly just that kind of normal sized. And then I have a pencil in here that I used to do some sketching maybe if I'm out with these. So that is that set. My best set and the one that I am most careful about using, and I kind of save it for special stuff. And if I'm just playing around, I'll use my cheaper colors. So this is my best set of watercolors. And I have one more Kiraki set, and this is the Starry colors. I'm sure you've seen these before. I also bought this on Amazon. And big, huge trays. And, oops, upside down. They have numbers. Do they have color names? No, everything is in Japanese on the box. So no numbers, but they're beautiful. And I'm sure I've swatched these out somewhere. So maybe I can come across those, and then I can show you those swatches. All right, next up are these three that I have. And these were bought off of, this one was bought off of AliExpress, and these two were bought off of Teemu. I made one order from Teemu. I am not ordering from them again, and I do not order from AliExpress anymore because I've had some issues, which I've talked about in past videos, so I won't go into that. But this is one of my favorite sets that I have right now. This is DDD Praise, and this is called 24 Ocean Colors, and they're glittery watercolors. Let you see the box. And here's a swatch on the back, but because it's on dark paper, I don't think it's very good. Here's the case. It's a beautiful clear case. I really like this case. And it came with a swatch card. So I will show you those. And I love all of these colors. They're just gorgeous. They have very little glitter with them, very little. And I use this lid for the palette. And I, left my paint on there because I'll probably just use it again. You can see all the different colors here and how they're very thick. If you can kind of see the indentations of my brush on them. So I don't know anything about the quality of them. They were about $10, so I'm sure they're not anything that expensive or that high of grade watercolor. But for me, I really love them, and I've done several paintings with them and have been very happy with the way they came out. So when I found these, oops, gotta put that back in there. When I found these other two smaller sets on Teemu, I ordered them. One is called Portrait Colors. That's this one. And it's a lot of skin tones. And then this one is just standard colors. So it's just your regular colors. I wasn't really happy with these when I first got them. Well, for one thing, okay, they come in, I kind of like this. It slides open and it comes off, but mine came damaged. Mine came cracked. Not all the way. I think maybe you can see the crack. It's not a big deal. It came with a swatch card, and I taped it inside the lid because otherwise it was just getting stuck when you'd open and close it. So here are the colors. And I think the colors are pretty, or the watercolors are probably the same quality as the glittery ones. They're just not as beautiful as the glittery ones. So I haven't done much with these besides swatch them, but what I did find out was they were another set that needs to be more wet. So once I pre-wet them, let them sit for a while, you know, put a lot of water on them, the colors were very vibrant. At first I thought they were terrible, but it was just because I wasn't wetting them enough. So here are these. So again, I think these are like $5 a piece. So they're just fun little travel ones for me anyway. And okay, that brings you to my newest two sets of watercolors that I just got last week. And these are also from Amazon. I have said before, I don't really have a lot of places to shop for paints. So I'm always on Amazon looking for something. And I had ordered at one time before some semi-moist watercolors from Amazon. And they came damaged. I sent them back. They sent me another set. They came damaged, so I gave up. So I've always wanted to try semi-moist watercolors. And so I found these, and there's a little story behind these paints because I had a dream that I had a set of watercolors that were round like this. And so then I woke up from my dream and I went on Amazon on a hunt for round pans of watercolors. Now I know that this set is round. No, are these round? Yes, those are round. So are these original ones from Michaels, but not like these. I can't really describe it, but these kind of remind me of praying watercolors maybe, like from when you were a kid. Anyway, I was just crazy about them. I found these. I had some Amazon cash, so I got one set for free and I paid for the other set. They're both about $11, and I think there was a coupon on one. Now, this one has 24 colors. This one only has 16, so all of these colors are in here. I don't need this set, and I've still been trying to talk myself into returning it, but it's just so gosh darn cute. I love it. And it's just about the size of my Passport TN. It's a little bit not as wide, but absolutely love it. So, so far I have not been able to talk myself out of returning this one. The brand is Jack Richardson, and they are made in Russia. And made in Russia. And here it talks about the primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, love the case. It opens like this, like one of those old-fashioned coin purses. And you open it up and you can use this as your palette. It has a brush. I did read reviews and people didn't like the brush, but that doesn't matter. And it's 2 levels, so this just lifts out. And it goes over here like that. And they're just gorgeous. And I have just finished swatching these. And let me see if I can pull those up. So you can see them. All right, this was I did some big swatching. So I did the top, I did the top one first, I think, did I? Yes. So these are the swatches for the top set, and they do have names on Amazon, but they don't show you where they are in the palette, so I had to guess. So that was pretty funny. So hopefully I got them right. And then here I just did some mixing, and I just love the way they flowed. I just am crazy about these. I just got them, so I haven't painted a picture with them yet, but very excited about these. And here is the bottom row. And there are 2 whites, and I know people complain that there were 2 whites. It's not really a problem for me. And here's some more mixing. I love the way they flowed together. This one was kind of not a good mix, but this one was just gorgeous. So I'm very excited to use them, and I can't tell you anything about semi-moist watercolors because I don't know anything about them, but I can tell you they're super vibrant, but straight out, before I ever use them, they're sticky, just a little bit sticky. So they are kind of wet. And it seems like you don't need very much water on them to get a whole bunch of paint. So that may be their big quality, but I absolutely love them. And this was the set out of my dream. So verdict's still out on these. They're so cute. It's funny that they're the same price. I'm not sure why. Maybe the big one was on sale. I think I had a coupon, so maybe that one's more, but this one's 11 something. So here are the colors in this one. So I will be, whether I keep this set or not, which I think I'm pretty much decided I'm keeping it, I will definitely be painting a picture with these, so I will show you these soon in action. I was going to go through all my sketchbooks and my brushes. The brushes probably wouldn't take very long, but this is already the longest video I've ever made. So, and I wanted to show you swatches also, but I just think it's going to get way too long. So I think I'll come back and do a part 2. And I'll show you the swatches of ones that I've done that weren't in with the actual paints. And then I'll show you some pictures that I painted with the paints. And I can just show you my watercolor brushes here really quick. I have a big jar. I don't have any expensive brushes. I have some Dollar Tree brushes. I love this Dollar Tree brush. It came with like 5 for $1.25. Love it. Then I love this one also. It is a stencil brush, I think. Oh, it's just great. And I can show you how I've used that. I have a bunch of water brushes in here. Oh, this one's really adorable. I think I got this in New York City. And it's the only one I have like this. It doesn't screw, it just pushes closed. So I don't know how, well, it's pretty tight. But I don't know if I'd put it in my pocketbook or anything because it might leak. Then I also got this brush at Dollar Tree because I just wanted something to play around with. And I actually got it free because it was supposed to be in a set of 2. These are just regular paint brushes. So it was just by itself, so they gave it to me free. So, and this one I bought at Joann Fabrics, I think. And it's just got, they're really coarse. So I'm sure that it will give really good texture. Now, these are the brushes that I started buying, and all I wanted were these. And these are Royal and Langnickel, and they're from Michaels, and I'm sure you can get them other places too. I'm sure you can get them on Amazon. I have quite a few of these. Let's see. Oh, let's see. I think this is the one that came in the set of the 100 watercolors. That one. And these are some more Dollar Tree ones. Let me see. This is another one of those. Okay, so I wanted to pull out all of these. These are the ones that I started buying. I buy them at Michael's. For me, they're expensive because they're like $4 a brush. I know that that's not expensive for paintbrushes, but for me it is. So I have a size selection, and for some reason I think I'm missing one. But anyway, yes, I think I have one. Oh, right here. I have this one. So these are the ones I've been using for the last couple years. I haven't used this yet. I've heard it's great for leaves. So I want to try that out. Oh, here's another little one that I got at Joann's. But anyway, I was wanting a bigger brush, and I've not been able to find it in here. So I finally broke down and bought a different brand so that I could get this tip. And this is a number 12, and this is Simply Simmons round. So it doesn't match my other ones, but I've really been liking it. So I'm really glad I bought that. So the other ones, some of these probably just came in a set from Dollar Tree. This is a Hemi one that came with some of their watercolors that I actually passed on because their watercolors don't set. So after they're dried for like even weeks or months, you rub your hand over them, and it's like you're rubbing it over chalk, and it smears all over the place. So those, I was like, nope. So I had 2 sets of those. So I passed those on. And again, they'd be great for kids or whatever. So these are all the brushes I have. Oh, this is a really nice one too. Just not as big as this one for the round. So for me, it's all just about experimenting, finding out how they work, what I can do with them. So these are all my brushes at the moment. So I'm going to save the sketchbooks and watercolor books and showing you what's in those until the next video. So this will be part 1, and the next one will be part 2. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too long. And I think the light is still okay. The sun is just about going down, so I think I made good time. And my husband was at a barbecue, and he just came home a few minutes ago. You might have heard him saying hello before he realized I was recording. So I'm gonna go hang out with him, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.